Your daily dose of sports and fun. This is the Morning Drive Podcast from Double T 97.3, presented by Cantex Roofing and Construction.
I'm Mike Hebert, owner of Cantex Roofing and Construction. Every day is game day, and we'll get it right when it comes to your roofing, construction, windows, and mirrors. Call Cantex Roofing and Construction today. Together, we are one serving you.
The Morning Drive on Double T 97.3. Sometimes you'll love it, and sometimes you'll question their sanity. It's randomly delicious.
I feel like I need to play the part of Jamie Lent here. That was an interesting tease there, Chuck.
Yeah, right.
There's other things we may talk about, but we're probably not going to get to them.
It's possible.
You know what? My teasers have come under criticism.
I've heard
the last 3 days. You know.
Well, you got a good one yesterday.
I did have a good one.
Positive
I did get
yesterday.
it. Yeah. Jeff, if I delete my account and get a new username, does that give me a fresh start with Chuck, or am I still the same individual on your end? Because he goes on to say, Chuck, I apologize if I've ever made you feel less than. I'm sorry for that. Please accept my humble apology. Hey, I accept your apology. We're good.
Why did you just say humble like the city in
Like the
Texas?
city.
Humble.
It's humble.
Yeah, humble.
The H is silent.
The H is
In
silent.
Texas it is.
Yes.
But
He said humble.
I said humble.
Oh, you said it like the city.
No, he said humble.
He said it like the city.
Yeah, I did.
I'm saying, why didn't you say it like,
I don't know. I just
like
felt
a normal
saying
person?
Humble.
Have you met Chuck?
Are you a protein or a protein guy? Because
I am a normal person, Chuck.
It's because you can say it both ways.
Okay.
No, yeah,
You can say
you can.
Wait,
No,
time out. Wait,
Paul
wait,
Harvey
No,
said protein and protein.
Wait, time out.
Paul Harvey lives in a different world. Well, he
Chuck
doesn't live
is
in
right
anymore.
on this
He doesn't
one.
live
You can say it, in fact, both ways. In the U.S., it's protein. In Europe, it's protein. I don't know why.
Paul Harvey says protein.
I'm just saying.
Well.
Chuck has experienced his broader palate with us. On
Paul
this
Harvey
one.
made a lot more money.
It's like a bouquet and a bouquet. You can say it both ways.
No, those
Yes,
are different
yes, you
in
can.
America.
Nope, you can.
You can say both of those.
Bouquet and bouquet.
But if you want to go, across the pond and say things weird and go with aluminium or something.
See, if I went across the pond, I would say protein.
Of course.
And now I'm done defending Chuck.
No, I'm just kidding. I'd rather slam my anatomy on a sliding glass door than lose anything to Texas. I don't know, man.
Oh, man.
I don't know about slamming my anatomy.
That sounds
really painful.
Man, it does stink.
This from our senior advisor to the Morning Drive. Did you know we had a senior advisor to the Morning Drive? It's Washed Up Guy.
I'm not surprised.
Okay, Washed Up Guy. No, he's a good dude. He's a long-time tech.
Sometimes we need a committee.
But anyway, our senior advisor to the Morning Drive, Washed Up Guy, he says, put all of our donors' contributions together and we still finish third in this state, dollar-wise, behind the resources that UT or A&M can generate for their athletic departments. Nevertheless, I'm really proud of our folks and our teams. I love this university. Thank you, Washed Up Guy. That was pretty good. I don't feel sorry for him at all. He has been provided with all the resources in the world and is compensated fairly. He lost, but so did all the others, but UT. This is the post of the year from somebody else. The same goes for Joey McGuire. If it wasn't for the luxury of playing in the Big 12, Tech might not have even made the playoffs to get embarrassed by Oregon. Wow. We had a really good team, a really good defense that would have beaten a lot of teams. It's heartbreaking to see so many Tech, quote, fans, unquote, hate on a national runner-up. Right. Expectations have become impossible to attain. It's sad. I wanted to get this one in. This was said, the toughest thing for Tech fans, they get their hopes so high, and many of the hosts on the stations feed into it. The fall is tough. And somebody else responds, you are 100% correct. Chuck, Rob Bro, and Chris Sneed, or Sneed, just says Sneed, are pom-pom waivers of the highest order. Misspelled waivers, but I'm sure it's spell checked on you. Pom-pom waivers of the highest order, Choice. Wow. Okay. Wow. I feel bad for Glasgow. He has set the softball expectation at College World Series championship level. Series. Anything less will be a failure going forth in the minds of Tech fans. Just ask Tadlock how the fall from grace is.
He said something in his post-game press conference last night of just knowing how hard it is to get there.
Yes.
There are no guarantees. Guess what? I'd say 99% of media last year in football had Texas as the preseason #1 team.
And Arch Manning to win the Heisman Trophy.
99% of the media had that. They didn't make the college football playoff. By the way, to the texter earlier that says getting embarrassed by Oregon, I'll take that 100 times over than missing the playoffs like Texas did. So, they didn't make the playoffs. You can have a Ferrari, Chuck, but if you drive it into the ditch, it doesn't matter. You can have.
It's still a Ferrari, just a Ferrari that doesn't.
Well, you can have an amazing roster, but there are no guarantees that you get to a championship series. There are no guarantees that you get to a college football playoff. There are no guarantees. It still takes execution. It still takes good coaching.
You got to have a little luck, too.
Take some luck along the way, for sure. Some fortune. Some crazy moments where you can score 8 runs with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th.
I mean, it kind of looked like this team was. I mean, maybe you ran out of luck a little bit.
I think Texas just played better in 2 games. If these teams played 100 times over the course of a season, I think it would be a very even matchup, as we thought before the season, the preseason 1 and 2. But this particular moment, these moments, they executed better, they played better, and they had more clutch moments. So Texas deserved it, but it doesn't take the sting away.
You know, the takeaway. One of the things for me, you always kind of look back and wonder, well, what if, or I wish we'd done this, or whatever. I wonder if Wednesday had gone any different if you'd started Kennedy. And not worried about, hey, they're going to see her and they're going to see her, and just let her go be her.
You will always, hindsight's always 2020.
Sure, no question. Yeah.
I'm sure that's something that Jerry Glasgow will think to his grave. He will wonder about to his grave if what happens if I start Nyjah there. And I think you saw that last night where it's Nyjah ride or die. There were moments, there was a stretch where, hey, you got 4 left-handed batters up, and if he had done it the way he had been doing it, you probably would have seen Caitlin Terry in there. Mm-hmm. But if he would have done the Nyjah ride or die in game 1, who knows what happens?
Yeah,
we have no idea, because she could have given up those runs, and the defense was still poor in the first inning of game 1. So we don't know what happens there. But when you lose, there's always what ifs.
Look, here's the deal, Choice. UT would have beaten Tech by 10 points at the end of the year. Arch found his stride later in the year, and if they played in the Big 12, they would be in the playoffs, boss. Hey, bucko, pal, bro, hombre. We don't know that. Boss. You and your stupid hypothetical wins of the SEC are what you live off of, and you didn't make it, so suck it.
Your daily dose of sports and fun. This is the Morning Drive Podcast from Double T 97.3, presented by Cantex Roofing and Construction.
Today is Friday, June the 5th, 2026. Here is Jeff McGuire with this day in sports history.
Helps if you turn the microphone on.
There we are.
1948. Everybody's just having errors today. Philadelphia Phillies, Richie Ashburn sets the National League rookie consecutive hit streak at 23 consecutive games.
Okay.
By the way, I want you to remember that it's June 5th right now.
Right.
Joe DiMaggio's hitting streak still going on.
Okay.
It started before Tech Baseball played in the Big 12 tournament. Just keep it in mind.
Just keep it in mind.
Still going. 1974, A's Reggie Jackson and Bill North engage in a clubhouse fight at Detroit.
Let's go.
Bill North he was a lanky outfielder. He was pretty good, but Reggie, God, I just hate that guy.
1981, Houston Astros pitcher Nolan Ryan passes early win as the all-time walks leader with 1,777. 2004, Texas Tech scored 10 runs in the final 2 innings to erase a 3-run deficit and cruise to a 14-7 win over Mississippi State in the NCAA regional elimination game. Junior left fielder Michael Mask tied the game with a single to left, and Josh Hanley gave Tech its first lead and on a squeeze bunt down the third baseline. Corey Fuller and Brady came up through with 2 RBI singles to help push Tech to the 12-7 lead. (2025) Texas Tech softball took down Texas 4-3 to force a decisive Game 3 in the Women's College World Series. Tech scored on a bases-loaded hit-by-pitch, wild pitch, sac fly, and an off-a-fielding error by Texas. It is National Donut Day.
Okay.
It is National Gingerbread Day.
Okay.
It is National Ketchup Day, which explains why Jamie's not here. Mm-hmm. It is National Sausage Roll Day and Veggie Burger Day.
Yeah.
What?
I know. It's a very hodgepodge thing of things today. Now, the donut is celebrated on the first Friday in June, so it floats around a little bit. It's not like June 5th every year. But
No, it's kind of like Easter.
You could say that.
It's kind of like Easter.
Never considered Donut Day and Easter being synonymous, but
I mean,
they share a trait.
I mean,
It's like Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving is right. It's like Thanksgiving
It's
too.
the fourth Thursday as opposed
Thursday.
to, this is the first Friday.
Yeah.
Before we get to today's birthdays, we got a better one coming tomorrow. Tomorrow, Cody Davis turns 37.
love me some Cody Davis. Shout out to one of the greatest Price is Right contestants of all time.
I'll never forget this about Cody Davis. So Cody Davis, the Saturday that Tommy Tuberville left, he was supposed to be on Thetford and Ashby.
Okay.
And Cody Davis let them know, hey, I can't make it. I've got a team. I think he canceled his performance for a team meeting, which seemed kind of odd. There was something there, and then I remember getting a text saying, "This is not a drill. Tommy Tuberville is resigning."
Yeah.
And that was prior to the day. The day before that, I had declared, "We got nothing going on tomorrow, man. I'm so excited," and I jinxed the whole day for all of us.
Fun
You
times.
did. Very much so. Today, Mark Wahlberg is 55, Sam Darnold, 29, Ron Livingston, 59, Kenny G is 70, and Torrey Holt is 50. And it stinks that today is the 5th and not the 6th, because we don't get to hear Eisenhower's speech today, because Eisenhower's speech comes tomorrow on D-Day. But today, in 1944, more than 1,000 British bombers dropped 5,000 tons of bombs on German gun batteries placed on the Normandy assault areas, while 3,000 Allied ships crossed the English Channel in preparation for the invasion of Normandy. We know it better today as D-Day. The day of the invasion of France had been postponed repeatedly since May, mostly because of bad weather and the enormous tactical obstacles involved. Finally, despite less than ideal weather conditions, perhaps because of them, General Eisenhower decided on June 5th to set the day as D-Day for June 6th and launch the largest amphibious operation in history. I knew the Germans would be expecting postponements beyond the 6th, precisely because of the weather conditions were still so poor. And that is this day in sports history.
This day in sports history. Hey, if you're looking for a conversation starter for the weekend parties, and I know that you probably are, with regard to Richie Ashburn, okay? Richie Ashburn is the last Philadelphia Philly to get 8 hits in a doubleheader. He singled 8 times in a doubleheader at Pittsburgh on May 20th, 1951.
It's a pretty good day.
The other thing is, and I thought this was interesting, in his Wikipedia, he at the All-Star game at Tiger Stadium, this is in 1951, Richie Ashburn brought the Briggs. This was at Briggs Stadium. Wait a minute. Okay, so he was in the All-Star game. Then later on, he played at Briggs Stadium in Philadelphia. He brought the crowd of 52,075 to its feet with a brilliant leaping catch in the 6th inning to rob Vic Wertz of a near home run. Does the name Vic Wertz sound familiar to you?
Sounds familiar, but it's not.
Have you seen the catch that Willie Mays makes in the World Series?
Yeah.
The guy that hit that ball? Vic Wertz.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
And the green grass grows all around, and the green grass grows all around.
Can I take a 30 real quick?
Absolutely.
Just because Jeff mentioned D-Day. Has anybody seen this new movie, Pressure?
No.
Doesn't it involve... It's a D-Day movie, right? With Brendan Fraser?
Yeah. I haven't seen it yet.
Okay.
It looks interesting. It might be coming out today.
I think it came out last week, but I'm not certain on that.
Okay. Is it good?
I don't know. I want people like on the chat line or whatever
It looks
to tell us if
interesting
it's
enough
good or
that
not.
I'm willing to watch it.
Are you a go to the movie guy?
If it's good enough, yeah.
Do you go to the animated ones? Do you go to like the...
I go to... the family ones are probably what we see the most, but I'll watch other things.
Mario Brothers? Have you been to the new Mario Brothers?
I've not. Went to...
the 8-year-old would probably like that. We'll cheer him up.
Probably.
Take him to the movies.
We're out in the sticks this weekend. We're out in the woods, so...
What do you mean, out in the woods?
We're out camping and stuff out at Roaring Springs this weekend. So he'll spend lots of time outside playing sports. And
with the whole family? Like the whole...
Yeah.
The whole Woodman clan?
Yeah, it's actually the Scott clan. It's our other side. It's a family reunion we do every year. But
you looking forward to it, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it'll be a good getaway.
There were people that annoy you at this, or no?
No, this is good.
Okay.
Once a year, it's good. Enjoy. I love my family. So, no, the last movie I saw was a family movie. It was you probably don't even know who Nate Bargatze is. The Breadwinner. It's a funny.
I've not seen that.
It's good for the family. It's fun.
The last movie I saw was the new Mario Brothers with the Phenoms.
And did you like it?
Oh yeah,
I liked the first one.
Yeah, loved it. We had the popcorn, the treats, the snacks.
That's the way to go.
The whole.
Do you buy all the snacks at the theater?
Absolutely.
Or do you sneak in a few?
No, we buy the snacks.
I always buy the popcorn, but the Dollar Tree is good when you got a family of 6.
No, I got you. I understand.
To stick a candy bar in the pocket.
No, I got you. We've done that before. It's just, the lucky lady gets paranoid on some stuff.
Fair enough. She's a rule follower.
Yeah. She really was. Like, I used to sneak beers into the stadium,
Ooh, allegedly.
But not anymore. Saw last night. Great movie.
This is the Morning Drive Podcast from Double T 97.3, presented by Cantex Roofing and Construction.
Taking all your thoughts and comments this morning on the Yates Flooring Center chat line. Go to the Double T 97.3 mobile app presented by Happy State Bank. Visual Edge IT hotline at 2 is open. A number of you have weighed in. Doing my best to read all of them out loud today. Hey, this is going to happen tomorrow. And if I were in Arlington tomorrow, I would go to this. Okay?
We got some sort of World Cup thing going on?
No.
Okay.
I'm Billy Bitter on the World Cup.
Oh, I know, because they take the ads down. So
take the ads down, take your name off the stadium, and force you to do all these other things. Anyway, the Sheraton Hotel, which was right there by the ballpark in Arlington, and literally just yards away from the old Arlington Stadium, is going to be blown up tomorrow.
Trying to think of where. Like, I know.
Okay, so as you go in, it's right down the street from the old ballpark in Arlington. Literally right down the street. It's right across from Six Flags. We stayed there for the Big 12 championship game, and that's when we found out that they were going to blow it up and they're going to build a new one.
Oh, you knew? You found out like while you're staying in it?
Well, that they were going to blow it up. I mean, and this used to be like the premier hotel where the visiting teams stayed, because I stayed there once. A buddy of mine was doing stuff for the Royals, and I stayed there. And then we went, and he's like, "Come stay with me, and we'll live like a big. You can live like a big leaguer for a weekend." And I did. It was cool. It was really cool. And that's right after the ballpark opened, like in '89. 90-ish, whatever that year was.
Okay.
But it was like right next door to Arlington Stadium. And, I mean, in those days, I mean, of course, by today's standards, it's just another hotel. But, I mean, in its heyday, it was like the place. Like, people had their wedding receptions there. The pool was nice, blah, blah, blah.
So we can put, another Lowe's hotel over there?
I don't know, but, I mean, they'll do something. But anyway, it's gonna be blown up in just 45 seconds on Saturday. Saturday at 8:30 if you're going to be in the Arlington area. Apparently, thousands of spectators are expected for what officials are calling a once-in-a-lifetime event.
I don't know that I'm...
I bet it'll be a blast.
I would... Well done. I want to watch something get blown up. I don't know that I'm going to... for a hotel... But if there's a stadium and I'm in the area, I would definitely go watch.
Would you have watched Texas Stadium come down? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would have been. I think that would have been cool to see. The Lowe's Americana is going in there. Okay. Anyway, it was a really
those are expensive hotels.
It was a really cool place. Let's see. All these fans that are disappointed, I bet they're the best employees at their job, never calling in, doing others' jobs for them. Wow, LOL. Win or lose, I'm a Red Raider fan. I was very happy we went back to back. Maybe not a win, but it will happen soon. Guns up. This, in retrospect, less than 12 hours later, Tech softball is now a national runner-up 2 consecutive years. Anybody, not just Red Raider fans, should agree with that as an achievement of rare kind. Recom Tech. Yeah, I mean, obviously what Texas did in winning back-to-back is rare, but getting there back-to-back is just as rare.
I would guess that 97% of teams out there want to be where you're at. Mm-hmm. There might be a couple that are like, if we're not going to win at all, why would we want to be there? But the majority of teams would be like, I'd love to have a national title appearance. You'd love to be in that position.
Yeah, you'd love to be in that position.
Love to be playing for a national championship 2 years in a row. It's hard to get, the 30,000-foot view. It's hard to really appreciate things this soon after. But I think eventually we'll appreciate it. I think this one hurts more, Chuck, than last year. Last year it was kind of we're here. This is fun.
Yeah, right.
It's fun to be here type of thing. And it's like, oh, shucks, we lost in the championship. Mm-hmm. It still stung, especially because it was Texas and it was still rough. But this one, you had expectations from the get-go. You were a preseason number one. There was a lot invested into your team. And then the chip on the shoulder of being a Red Raider, the us against the world mentality fed into all of it. So it makes it sting even more because you knew that so many other people out there are rooting against Tech.
Yeah.
So
it does sting more because this was the expectation.
Yeah.
It was not only to get to the College World Series, to get to the finals, but to win the whole doggone thing and be holding the trophy.
So I can agree with both sides. I can agree that, man, it's awesome where you're at as a softball program. Winning or getting to this point is amazing and somewhere none of us would have ever imagined 3 years ago. But it doesn't take away how tough it is, how much of a blow to the gut it is.
Well, you think like a guy like Jerry Glasgow who looks at this. I mean, he's 67, and
you're welcome.
Yeah,
do young kids do that in your?
Oh yeah, 60.
Okay, good. He said 6'7".
Daughter number one is banned to 6'7". She's
banned it.
She's a 5th grade teacher and she's going to teach 4th grade next year.
Wow.
But she doesn't allow the 6'7" in her classroom or her house.
My kids have banned it, and that's why I do it even more.
But so that
because they say that was so last year, Dad.
That should not surprise you then that I would say that occasionally just to kind of irritate
poke the bear.
But yeah. It's kind of
not shocked at all.
Poke the bear just a little bit.
He is 67. I distracted you. He's 67, so there's not a ton of years left.
Yeah, I mean,
and he said that
opportunities
last night. He's like, I mean, you're my age. You know these times don't come around. Tech may never play. Who knows? Tech may go win it all next year, or you may never play in a championship series again. We just don't know. Nothing is promised.
And the other thing too, it's funny, and this happens from time to time, and you can look at sports over the time. Sometimes your best team doesn't win the national championship or win the World Series or win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I think you were a better team this year than you were last year. I do. I think this was a better softball team than it was last year. The difference when you come to these playoff scenarios, and this is why I want expansion, by the way, in the college football playoff, it's not always the best team. Sometimes it's the hottest team.
Yeah.
Texas was playing better than anybody else at this time of year. Tegan Cavan was not close to the best pitcher in the country last night or this year. You look at some of her numbers this year.
But boy, in the World Series, she sure was.
But she turned it on in the World Series. And she's got a special ability to do that, as she's shown the last couple of years. She was able to turn it on. So Cavan deserves credit for that. Texas deserves credit for playing the best at this time of year. They may not be the most talented team in the country, but they found a way to play their best softball at this time of year. And Tech didn't. Tech played good at times, but the execution wasn't to the level of Texas's.
Let's see. This from Sooner in Lubbock. Congrats to those ladies on a great season. Say what you want, but getting there back-to-back is never easy to do. Agreed. I mean, I just, so proud of what they did. What stings so much is ESPN will say, you can't buy a championship all season long. Oh, come on. Get over the ESPN stuff and carry it over to football. Even if we go 12-0, they will bring up the money we spent on softball and couldn't win it all. I mean, we know. Here's the deal. We know the truth. Everybody's doing this. Everybody's spending money. Some people have more money to spend than others, just like your neighbor. Neighbor puts in something, and you're like, oh, that's really cool.
So tell ESPN that. Why are you saying get over the ESPN stuff? They won't get off the narrative.
I'm just saying,
they're the ones that keep feeding into the narrative.
I know, but don't allow them to have that space in your brain.
They occupy there because that's all they talk about for a 3-hour broadcast.
I know, but just
they're the ones that just live on it. I mean, Beth Mullins brought it up 15 times during the broadcast after she's brought it up 30 times every broadcast prior to this.
Chuck, I have the man in the arena on my 11-year-old's bathroom mirror. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. Congratulations, Horns. However, your fans are the absolute worst. Trash talk to Mahomes, Cody, to our players. ESPN is on your side. So why so jealous and mean? Yeah, Mahomes, he's not very good luck for us, man. But, man, I sure appreciate him being there and
I do too.
Waving the pom-poms. Man, that's awesome.
The Morning Drive podcast from Double T 97.3 is presented by Cantex Roofing and Construction. Jamie's question of the day on Double T 97.3, presented today by someone not named Jamie, is brought to you by Connecticut of West Texas.
We will talk some Tech football in a little bit, but why don't we just continue to waller in it a little bit more?
Okay.
Because we're here, because we talked about it.
Yeah.
Someone, I think it was Gordo earlier on the chat line, said that this one stung more than the loss to Virginia in the national championship. Or I don't know how he worded it, but he said it was worse than that.
Yeah.
I want you to give me the 3 toughest Texas Tech losses of all time that you've had to endure as a Red Raider fan. What are the 3 that hit you the hardest?
3.
And this one may be different in a couple of weeks because it's still raw, but include it wherever if it makes your top 3.
Okay. I think the national championship loss for basketball. I was there.
Mm-hmm.
I was at the whatever they called that stadium, U.S. Bank. I think.
U.S. Bank. Yep.
Yeah, U.S. Bank. That's one. I'm trying to get my football losses, here in order.
Add them up.
Yeah, I mean, because there's.
Here, let me help you out.
Okay.
Because without hesitation, I had my 3.
Okay, go ahead.
Number 1, Orange Bowl. I was mad for weeks after that game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm better now. A little. Mad for weeks. That's number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, 08 Oklahoma.
Okay, yeah, I can buy into
You
that.
want to talk about not letting all the air out of a balloon, but detonating the balloon while it was flying overhead.
Yeah.
Because that killed your season. You were not the same team after that game the rest of the year. Number 3, Tech Virginia National Championship game. And it's 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Chuck?
Go ahead. I think that for me, the number 2, probably number 2 was, and you're going to go, oh, just because it was K-State. Well, partly. It was my birthday, it was K-State, and it was like, I felt like that we had never been lower as a football program when we couldn't score against K-State and Matt Wells' last game. And I felt like the stadium was it was quiet. I mean, it was people weren't even. I mean, it was just like. I mean, you were mad, but you were like you weren't throwing things mad, and that's as disappointing of a loss, as you're walking out of that stadium. So I was trying to pick games that I was at where you just go, and I'm sure. And then probably for me, the other thing too was losing at home in the for the Lady Raiders my first year with the team in the NCAA tournament, where I felt like that we had a really good team. Not that we were going to win a national championship, but I certainly felt like you had a Sweet 16 team, and you couldn't even get out of the first round.
Yep. To
South Florida.
South Florida. Yeah. Yep. Okay. My top 3, starting at number 3, is the basketball national. Man, I'm going back and forth on this. Yeah, the basketball national championship is 3. That was, I don't know. These are interchangeable. The how you lost that, close out on the 3-pointer. I mean, the how was the tough part of that. Because you're
really thought you'd won it in regulation.
From it.
I really thought you'd won it in regulation.
So that's number 3. Number 2, and again, this may change a few weeks from now, but because it's so raw, the loss last night. The loss last night, losing to Texas, is a massive part of it. Everything leading up to the game with the feelings towards Texas, and just that it just felt like you didn't play very well in the series. Play your best. You had opportunities and you missed opportunities because that was a team that could have won a national championship and you didn't. And then number 1 is the Orange Bowl as well. I've got the Orange Bowl up there because you wasted such an amazing defensive effort in that game. And all you'll be remembered for forever by anybody that wasn't paying attention close to that game is the 0. That's what's remembered. Not that it's a 9-0 game in the fourth quarter, that you played elite defensively in that game. And then your quarterback just had the worst game of his career. So that's
the offensive line didn't help him.
No, but it was his worst game. And then there were chances down the stretch where you could have got points. But so, yeah, Orange Bowl's there. There's plenty of others that are.
There's plenty of others, yeah.
Honorable mention on this list, or dishonorable mention, if you want.
I can think of the first Cotton Bowl we went to, and the second Cotton Bowl we went to, and the third Cotton Bowl we went to. The
05 one stuck with me because I was there, and it just that was rough. That field goal.
Yeah, I was there for all 3 of those.
The late loss against TCU several years back, where
somebody brings that up in the end zone.
The tip in the back of the end zone.
Yeah,
because I was sitting on one side of the stadium where I thought. I mean, we see the tip, and we thought, ball game's over, we won.
Were you sitting on the east side for that game?
No, I was sitting in the southwest corner-ish, back in the southwest corner, so it's opposite of the play.
Oh, okay.
So I see the tip, and our section's celebrating because we think it's over. We didn't see the catch until later. And it's like, wait, why are they celebrating? What's going on? So that one, there's a baseball one for me that has really stuck was the
2020 COVID?
No. The
Sam Houston State.
The College World Series, that Sam Houston State. Oh man, that might supersede it.
Yeah.
Sam Houston State's 5 on my list.
But Luke and Baker hitting the home run in, I think, the 8th inning of the College World Series when you're up and losing to TCU in the College World Series was rough.
That was 2014, right?
That was the first trip.
Yeah. That's the first time the young phenom heard a 4-letter word that begins with F. And
really?
Yeah.
Who said it?
Big Paw did.
Okay.
Odd that it took him that long to hear the word farm, but okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and it wasn't under my breath. And I think from the other room, Grandma and his mother
they weren't too happy.
If he repeats that, it's on you. I'm like, well, it is what it is. That 08 OU loss, that you're exactly right, Jeff, man. That the balloon did explode, man. We were never so pumped and never so crestfallen.
Fast.
This is the Morning Drive Podcast from Double T 97.3, presented by Cantex Roofing and Construction.
I miss him doing the Monday night, anthem. All my friends are here. It's here on Monday night. Turn it up. Yeah. Hank Jr.
That's interesting. I would not have pegged you as
I know.
liker of Hank Jr. My mom...
That's the only thing I like about him.
I was talking with my mom last night, actually, and she was... I don't know how it came up, but she was talking about when they went to see Hank Jr., and she was kind of like, whoa, this is a bit much, because He's rough around the edges.
Was he? Yeah, I'm not going to
She said when he was solo acoustic, he sat there for part of the show and did a solo acoustic. She said he was amazing, but then the rest of it was... I would like to see him in concert, probably.
I don't know about seeing him in concert. I just, and I like
I did like the Monday night.
The Monday night. And then
was it Monday or Sunday? Was he
Sunday?
He did both.
He
started Monday night, and then when the network game got moved... when ESPN took over Monday Night Football and Sunday Night Football went to NBC, he went to NBC for Sunday Night Football, and then
he said something that hurt someone's feelings and got kicked off
and got fired, and now it's Carrie Underwood.
And I got to tell you, she does a fantastic job. I love her. Of course, she's easy on the eyes too as you're heading into football. If you've been watching football,
she's also got a set of pipes for days.
She does. Yeah.
So
I so wish
where credit's due.
I so wish, man, if there's this is so me. I so wish that they still used the ABC Blazers for Monday Night Football. The yellow Blazers. Those were nothing but.
I like
fantastic.
the CBS ones, so that's fine. Yeah, I don't have a
the
problem
blue
with
blazer with the CBS on there. Yeah, as much as I hated Howard Cosell on baseball, and I hated him on baseball, I loved him on Monday Night Football. When he'd look at Al Michaels and say, "Alfalfa, you are so wrong."
Okay. A little before my time.
I know. Jimmy says this, Chuck, you have to remember most of these people saying all the negative stuff are the same people that say every year the Cowboys are going to the Super Bowl. Don't know if anyone has said it, but I hope Haley Toney is okay. I have never been as good at anything as she is at shortstop. That mistake does not define her, and I hope everyone takes a minute to consider how that moment has already affected her as a 20-year-old. She needs to do nothing less than hold her head high, work hard in the offseason, and get ready to wreck them next season. Folks need to have some grace. Yeah.
I haven't seen anybody just crushing her on social media personally. No. There could be that. She's a sophomore. She's going to still have great moments ahead in her career. That one stunk. It's tough for her, but it's also one where you got to know the situation, and giving up the one run there is not near as bad as.
And that was a tough angle. That was a tough angle, and the ball was spinning and.
Sure, but if you're late on the throw because it takes a little longer to gather in your hand, and you give up one run in that moment, but since she throws wide, rushing it, and speed kills.
Gives up the extra run.
Yeah, it gives up the extra run. I also thought it was weird. Panel didn't hustle to the ball, but she did not. I'm not saying hesitation. She could have made an attempt at a play at home. Probably not going to make it, but She never sprinted to the ball to get it, and that also allowed a runner to get to second.
It's the old.
Ultimately didn't score, but
I mean, they just kind of hit him where we weren't. I mean, they just had a knack for that over the last couple of nights. This Tad's Heater here, the notion that the offensive line didn't help is BS. That was my quote. An offensive line can make a quarterback better, and a quarterback can make an offensive line better. Morton was elite against not great defenses. When he had to hurry, he'd miss throws. He was not very accurate with the long ball, nor could he move around in or out of the pocket. When Morton was pressured, he was terrible. I put it more on Morton than I do the offensive line. Okay, well, you know what? Everybody was not very good that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your receivers weren't getting open.
Yeah.
Morton wasn't finding them when they were. Offensive line definitely didn't have their best day, though they weren't the worst of the day. It was a bad all-around day for your offense. And Morton had the worst game of his career, and I'm about as big of a Baron Morton fan as you're going to find.
This from Dutch, our friend Dutch. He says this about Howard Cosell on boxing. Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier. That was a boxing reference.
I do have that one.
Okay.
I got that one.
Or the John Lennon, announcement. Dead on arrival. There you go. That's your Howard Cosell for today.
You didn't celebrate that one, did you?
No.
I know you hate the Beatles.
I don't care for the Beatles.
Okay.
Yeah, the Beatles. When the Beatles come on, I go off. I go find somebody else. I go listen to something else.
You like the Wings?
I did like the Wings version of Paul McCartney.
Okay.
When he came here and we went to go the Beatles stuff, I tolerated. It was the Wings stuff that I wanted to hear. Yes. This person says, I just got a crazy text. Are we going to play Notre Dame? What do you think on that, quote, power, for 27-28 matchup? Do you think it's Notre Dame or do you think it's USC?
The word I heard a couple of weeks ago was that it was going to be USC, but I was also told that it was going to be USC in 2 neutral sites. And that seems like that's changed.
I hope not. I'm so done with. I would rather play Incarnate Word than.
Oh, that's silly.
No, it's
don't exaggerate that much. If you want to say, Chuck,
I'm tired of having great.
You're dead serious. I'm
dead serious. I'm tired of having great.
Silly.
I'm tired of having great games elsewhere because you know what? We pay to have some of these games. I mean, as a season ticket holder, I'm going to talk as a season ticket holder, stakeholder.
I'm a season ticket holder too, Chuck.
I want us to have these big games here, home and away, especially for basketball. I get that you've got to have some of these TV games. I understand it. I understand that Duke's not going to go home and away with you. But, man, I hate moving these games to Dallas or Houston or places like that.
I think that is absolutely a asinine thought to say Incarnate Word. If you would have said, I would rather have Toledo or a group of 6 team, that's fine. That's fine. But saying an FCS team over a neutral site, Notre Dame.
Albert agrees with me.
I love you, Albert.
1,000% agreed, Chuck.
I wouldn't. That's over the top exaggeration.
I'd rather play
Incarnate Word.
Abilene Christian. Oh, wait, we are.
But to answer your question,
I want 7 home games every year.
Originally, I thought it was going to be USC. Mm-hmm. It does sound like there's traction
for Notre Dame.
But I don't know.
Would you go? Oh, well, you'll go because I'll
go either way.
You'll go either way. But you would go as a fan too, right?
I think so.
I would.
I would make.
See Touchdown Jesus in person?
Yep.
Absolutely, man.
Yep.
Might be your only shot.
This has been the Morning Drive Podcast, presented by Cantex Roofing and Construction. Check out our library of Double T 97.3 podcasts at doublet97.3.com.